Chapter 3. Finding the Rarest Animal. A team of scientists was once sent to a jungle to record and study the rarest creature in the world. It had been rarely spotted, and no one had ever been able to study its features. Its presence in the jungle was only confirmed by a few markings found in the forest, and by its highly distinctive call heard by the tribal people of the jungle. Its call was similar to that of a wolf crying in pain. Ooh-ah-ooh! Each scientist wanted to be the first to photograph, and study it. They all had decided upon a clearing in the jungle near a lake to be their observation center, where they would wait hidden among bushes and trees for the animal to show itself. It was a nocturnal animal, so the researchers passed their time discussing the day. The most extraordinary of them was D. Ramakrishnan. He was a patient and organized man, with a big moustache and a big turban. Every day, before dinner, he would spend some time in the hiding spot and put all his technical equipment in their proper places. He did this with careful precision. The notebook was placed between two branches. Slightly to its left hung the recorder, and he carved out 4 tiny holes in the trunk of the tree to put his 4 pencils that were always in the same order: black, red, blue, green. The camera was always hanging from the branch above him, so that he could sit up and take quick shots of the area whenever he wanted to. He took care of every small details while organizing his things. The scientists spent many days in the jungle before the animal appeared. Most of them grew lax in the night vigil, but not Dr. Ramakrishnan. He kept up with his routine and patiently waited for the animal from his hidden observation spot up in a tree. One night the animal appeared all of a sudden at the edge of the lake to drink the water, while everything was silent. Only a few meters away, the scientists heard its voice loud and clear. Just as the tribal people had described, it was like the call of a wolf in pain. It lasted only for an instant before the animal grew alert because of all the tumult the scientists made, searching for their cameras and scratching on their notebooks. The unexpected noises scared the animal, and it shut off before it could be seen or studied in any detail. The next morning, they all shared their discoveries with each other. Some had succeeded to record its voice. Others had noted down its movement, while the luckiest of all had even taken photograph of part of its tail or legs. They all congratulated each other on their discoveries, but when Dr. Ramakrishnan walked in and showed them what all he had documented, they were stunned. He had taken several complete pictures of the animal, as well as recorded its voice and made full-color observations on the animal, and all the collections were perfect. Awed and envious, the researchers gathered around him and praised his work. They now understood his fascination with order, as it had been the best way to prepare himself for working in the dark. This had meant Mr. Ramakrishnan had no problem in using all his equipment: the recorder, the camera, the notebook, and the pencils, all in just fraction of a second and without having to look for them. The work he published on the rarest animal in the world made Mr. Ramakrishnan eminent. He was given the honor of naming the animal, and he named the animal after its distinctive call, the war cry.